Kathy and Rick Irwin don't spend a lot of time indoors after work. Why would they, when the best entertainment is outdoors? They hadn't planned to move from Austin, but when they found land near Cedar Park, Rick couldn't get it out of his mind.
I love trees. I'm from Amarillo. We have no trees, so a tree is a treasure to me. So we actually designed the house around the trees and really kind of the pond also.
The space for a bigger pond than the one they'd built in Austin was another incentive.
I landscaped during high school and college, and so I've always been interested in landscaping. We had a little pond over at our other house, but it was a small pond. They always say if you're going to do a pond, do it bigger than you would normally do it, so we decided to do a big pond here.
But aside from its location, as the foreground to the encircling wilds, Rick didn't have a preconceived plan for its design.
Dug the hole, and all of a sudden he said, well, I kind of want to put some rocks here, and next thing I knew we were doing a stream, because we weren't intending on doing the stream. Then he decided to do that pond up there. So it just all kind of fell into place, and then the landscaping, he just kind of played around with it.
There was definitely no plan.
No plan.
We dug the hole, then we had to put sand, then we put a layer of carpet, and then the liner. The liner was, what, 1,500 pounds?
1,500 pounds.
That was the only thing we had to have help with. Ordered the liner out of Oklahoma, had to go pick it up in a trailer. If you can imagine a roll that's 1,500 pounds, you can't really roll it out. So we had a little party,
we had an office party
to roll out the liner.
Come on out, have a barbecue. Oh, could you push that?
So it took about 8 of us to roll the liner out.
It's real funny. It was real heavy, very, 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 very heavy.
Then Rick hauled and placed 1,000-pound boulders with a small tractor, chains, and just plain innovation. He used the excavated soil and additional topsoil to create ledges for low-maintenance, deer-resistant plants. Of course, the deer still outwit him. The pond is pretty low maintenance too, thanks to his design and the filtration system, which includes a filtering bog.
And really, a big pond, I think, is a lot easier to take care of than a small pond because it's got kind of a buffering effect. You don't have to worry about pH and ammonia and all those things because it's just a big enough pond that it kind of takes care of itself.
Dividing the lilies is definitely a chore, but since he plants them in 15 to 25-gallon pots, they can go about 3 years. For the fun of it, they feed the fish, except in winter. The goldfish and koi appreciate it, but are fine on their own when their family isn't around. But it's up for grabs about the trees and their litter.
They are a big hassle, yes.
Just one time a year, obviously,
Yeah.
but
I mean, it's a constant thing.
it's not a big problem.
In any case, you couldn't ask for a more beautiful frame. The trees also shade the patio, steps, and walkways that Rick built stone by stone. Rick accents the garden and pond with ceramics he made. It's been a lifestyle change for them, where live entertainment means what they find at home. A bonus has been the pair of mallards that return every spring.
I love feeding the fish and the ducks when they show up, and the hummingbirds. You know, it's just, we're just out here in this wild kingdom.
It really is a way that you can get away. And I mean, we're not that far from Cedar Park. It's amazing when you look around to realize that you're really a half a mile away from kind of town.
Just adds so much to your house and your life, I think.
And also build a pond.
Yeah.
You know, whether it's a little patio pond or whatever, just they really are nice to have.